their children's end, naught could remove, is not the 2 hours traffic of our stage. Eye for an eye, the which in view with patient ears attend. Eye for an eye, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Our masters and us, their men. Draw thy sword. Here comes 2 of the house of the Montague.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will pack thee.
How? Turn thy back and run.
Let us take the law of our side. Let them begin.
I will frown as it pass by and let them take it as they list.
I will bite my tongue with them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is it a law of our sides if I say, I?
No.
No, sir. I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
Then if you do, sir, I'm for you. I serve as good a man as you.
You lie.
Draw if you be men.
Eye for an eye, eye for an eye, on and on and on and on, on and on and on.
Poor fools, pipe your sword, you know not what you do!
Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death. We do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage to part these men with me. What drawn, in talk of peace. I hate the word and I hate hell. All Montagues and thee.
Down with the Capulets! Down with the Montagues! Down with the Capulets! Down with the Montagues! Down with the Capulets!
Give me my longsword home!
A crutch, why cry for a sword?
My sword has the old Montagues come!
Thou villain Capulet, hold me not, let me go.
Thou shalt master one foot to seek a foe.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, will they not hear? What ho, you man, you beast, that quench the fire of your pernicious rage with purple fountains issuing from your veins. On pain of torture from those bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 syllables bred of an airy word by the old Capulets amongst you, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your law shall pay the forfeit of the peace. Once more, on pain of death, let all depart.
Oh, where's Romeo? Saw him today, right glad I am. He was not at this fray.
An hour before the warship's sun hid forth the golden window of the east. So early walking did I see a sun.
Many a morning hath he there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew. Black and portentous must this humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove.
See where he comes, so please you step aside. I'll know his beard, so won't be much denied.
Come, madam, let's away.
Good marvel, cousin,
Is the day so young?
but new struck 9.
Ay me, sad hours seem long.
What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes him short.
In love,
Out
of love?
of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love so gentle in his view should be so timorous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still should without eyes see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Oh me, what fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I've heard it all. Here's much to do with hate, but more with love. Why then, O brawling love, O loving hate, O anything of nothing's first create, O heavy lightness, serious vanity, misshapen chaos, of well-seeming forms, feather of lead, bright smoke, cold fires, sick health, still waking sleep. That is not what it is. This love feel I that feel no love in this. Farewell, my cuz.
Soft, I will go along.
If you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Tut, I have lost myself. I am not here. This is not Romeo. He's some other where.
Tell me in sadness, who is it that you love?
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman. She'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She has Diane's wit, and in strong proof of chastity, well armed. From love's weak, childish bow, she lives unharmed.
Then she has sworn she'll live chaste?
She has forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead that live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me, forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine other beauties.
'Tis the way to call hers exquisite, and question more. He that is struck and blind cannot forget the precious treasure of his eyesight lost. Farewell, thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine of thine debt.
Love is a smoke made with the fume of sighs. Love is a fire sparkling a lover's eyes. Love is a madness, love and favorite please. A choking gone and a preserving seas. Love is the smoke, love is the smoke, a symbol of sighs. Love is a fire, love is a fire, sparkling in love's eyes. Love is a madness, love is a madness, love and favorite please. A choking tone and deserving sweets.
My lord, what say you to my suit?
But say, oh well, what I've said before, my child is yet a stranger in the world. She hath not seen the change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her ripe to be a bride.
Younger than she are happy, mother's maid.
And too soon marred are those so early married. The earth hath swallowed all my hopes but she. She is the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle bears, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part, and she agreed within her scope of choice lies my consent in fair according voice. This night I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many a guest at my poorhouse this night. Here all see, and like her most, whose merit most shall lead. Go surround, search about the fair veranda, find these persons' names who are written there, and to them say, welcome to my house and pleasure staying.
I am sent to find those persons whose names are here read, but can never find what names the writing person had here read. I must to the learned. I pray, sir, can you read?
Aye, mine own fortune and my misery. Stay, fellow, I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, mine Uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters, Signor Valentio and his cousin Tybalt, my fair niece, Rosaline and Livia. A fair assembly. Whither should they come?
Up,
Whither?
to our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
Indeed, I should have asked thee that before.
Well, I'll tell you without asking. My master is a great rich Capulet, and if you be not of the house of Montagues, I pray, come crush a cup of wine and rescue Mary.
At this ancient feast of Capulets, such the fair Rosaline, whom thou so loves. Compare her face with all the others there, and you will wonder how you thought her fair.
One fair than my love, the all-seeing sun, ne'er saw her match since first the world begun.
Tut, you saw her fair, none else being by.
I'll go along. No such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of mine own.
Nurse, where is my daughter? Call her forth to me.
I bade her come. What lamb? What lady bird? What Juliet?
Madam, I
I am here. What is your will? This is the matter. Nurse, give Blue along. Let's talk and see. Nurse, come back again.
I have remembered thou shalt hear apostle. The nurse, my daughter, but believe.
Faith, I can tell her age up to an hour.
She's not 14.
I'll lay 14 of my teeth, and yet to my teeth be unspoken, I have but 4. She is not 14. Come Lamb is Eve, at night shall she be 14. Susan and she, God blessed all Christian souls wherever made. While Susan is with God, she was too good for me.
Enough of this. I pray thee, hold thy peace.
Peace I have done. Thou wast the prettiest babe that e'er on earth, and I might live to see thee married once. I have my wish.
Mary that Mary is the very thing I think to talk of. Tell me, daughter, Juliet, how soon in this position to be married?
It is an honor that I dream not of.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here Verona, ladies of esteem, all remain mothers. Destiny gives the valleys had a sea-circling love. Verona summer had not such flowers.
Man, he's a flower, and Faith a very flower.
What say you? You love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him on our face. Read over the volume of young person's face and find the light that was Beauty's face. Speak briefly. You like a first love?
I'll look to light, if looking like to you. But over thee will I dart mine eye. Then your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Madam, the guests are come, supper served up. You call my young lady, ask for the nurse first in the pantry, and everything in extremity. I beseech you, follow straight.
We follow thee.
Give me a torch. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, Judge Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I. Believe me, you have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground I cannot hold.
Who I love her, guard Cuba's waist, and soar with them above a common bounds.
I am too sore, and pierced with this shaft, too sore with his light feathers, and so bound I cannot bound the pitch above dull woe. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it, should you burden love, too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like thorns.
Give me a case of my visage in. Come not an end to the notion that in, but every man betake him to his lairs.
A torch for me. I'll be candle holder and look on.
If thou art sad, we'll draw deep from the mire of love, where no sickest up to the ears.
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
And better sleep while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab has been with you. She's a fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone, on the forefinger of an older man, drawn with the teeth of little Admon, over men's noses as they lie asleep. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, made by the joint of squirrel or old bronco. Time Adamine and various coachmakers, who wagon spokes made of long spinner's legs, who wagon a small gray-coated axe. And in this state, she gallops night by night, through lovers' brains, then dream of love. Oh, lawyers' fingers who straight dream on fees. Oh, ladies listen straight on kisses dream. Sometimes she drives o'er a soldier's neck, then dreams he of cutting foreign throats. This is she.
Peace, peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talks of nothing.
True I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brave, begot of nothing but faint fantasy.
Supper is done and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives. Some consequence, yea, hanging in the stars, shall bitterly begin its fearful date with this night's revel. But he that hath the steerage of my course, direct my suit. On, lusty gentlemen!
You are welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians, play.
What lady that which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight? Oh, she doth teach the torches to run bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night, like some rich jewel, bright beyond compare. Beauty too rich for use, her earth too rare. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
This by his voice should be a Montague. Fetch me my rapier, boy. What dares the rogue to come hither, covered with an antic face, to fleer and scorn at our solemnities, now by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike him dead I hold there not a sin.
Why, how now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis that villain Romeo.
Content thee, gentle cuz, let him alone. He bears him like a poorly gentleman. And to say truth, Verona brags of him to be a virtuous and well-governed youth. I would not, for the wealth of all the town, here in my house do him disparagement. Therefore be patient, take no note of him. It is my will.
I will not endure him.
He shall be endured. Am I the master here or you? Go to, you are, saucy boy.
I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall now seeming sweet convert to bitter gall.
If I profane with mine worthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle sin is this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand, to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Oh then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grants for prayer's sake.
Then move not, for my prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips, by thine my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took?
Sin from my lips? Oh, trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
You kissed by the book.
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Mary's bachelor, and her mother is a lady of the house.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear Count, my life is my foe's death.
Away be gone, this boy is at the best.
Aye, so I fear the more is my unrest.
I thank you, honest gentlemen. Good night.
Come hither, nurse. What is yon gentleman?
I know not.
Go ask his name. If he be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo and a Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate, too early seen, unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me,
that I must love a loathed enemy.
What's this? What's this?
A rhyme I learned even now, a one I danced with all.
Anon, anon. Come, let's away. The strangers all are gone.
Romeo, my cousin Romeo. He is wise, and all my life have stolen him home to bed.
Conquer Mercutio.
Nay, I'll conjure too. Romeo, humors, madman, passion, lover. Appeared thou in the likeness of a sigh, cry but I me, pronounced but love and dove. He heareth not, he stirreth not, he moveth not. I conjure thee by Rosaline's bright eyes, that in thy likeness thou appear to us.
Come, he hath hid himself among these trees. Blind is his love and best befits the dog.
If love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. Come, shall we go?
Go then, for 'tis in vain. To seek him here, that means not to be found.
He just the scars that never felt a wound. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. It is my lady, oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
I, me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name? Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me beloved, and I'll be you baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou?
I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, as it is an enemy to thee.
My ears have yet not drunk 100 words of that tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place, death. Considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's like wings that I o'erpush these walls, and what love can do, that dare love attempt. Therefore, thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. And but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate, than death provoking wanting of thy love.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek. For that which thou hast heard me speak tonight, fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoken, but fair will compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say I, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully, or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse, and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo, but else not for the world.
And trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange.
O lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear with tips of silver all these fruit tree tops.
Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
Then what shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear love?
Well, do not swear, although I joy in thee. I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning which doth cease to be, ere one can say enlightened, sweet good night.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it thee again, and yet I wish before the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite.
Juliet!
Anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true, stay to little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night! I am afeard, being a knight. All this is but a dream, being too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madam!
By and by I come. 1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light.
Romeo,
My dear,
what o'clock tomorrow shall I send thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Hence will I to my ghostly friar sell, his help to crave, and my dear hap to tell.
Now, ere the sun advances burning up, I must fill up this ocean cage forest with baleful weeds and precious juicy flowers. Mother's nature that is a tomb, what is her barren grave that is her room.
Only goes the powerful grace that lies in plants, herbs, stones, and their true qualities. Within this infant rind of this sweet flower, poison has resident and medicine power.
For this, being smelled with that purchase each part, being tasted slays all senses with the heart.
Two such opposing kings encamp them still, in man as well as herb, grace, and rude will.
Good morrow, fathers.
Benedicite, young son, are you in this temper tent? So soon, bid, good morrow, to thy bed.
Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo had not been in bed tonight.
That last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin.
Was thou with Rosalind?
With Rosaline? My ghostly father's? No, I forgot that name. And that name's Lord. I had been feasting with mine enemy, whereon a sudden one has wounded me. That's by me wounded, and both our remedies within thy help and holy physic lies.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy church, bring perfection finds the winning true.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet, as mine on hers, so hers is set on mine, and all combined, save what thou must combine, by holy marriage. And but this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis, what a change is here. It is Rosalind that this love so dearly, so soon forsaken.
Young men's love then lies, not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes.
Thou chides me off for loving Rosalind?
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
I pray thee, chide not, for her I love now, doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Oh, she knew well, thy love did read by rote, that could not spell. But come, young waverer, come go with me. In one respect, I'll thy assistant be, for this alliance may so happy prove, to turn your household rancor to pure love.
Let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slowly they stumble that run fast. Where the devil should this Romeo be? Can he not home tonight?
Not to his father, I spoke for his men.
Tybalt from old Capulet have sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
And is he a man sent out to Tybalt?
Why, what is Tybalt?
More than the Prince of Cats. Oh, he's the courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you sing prick song, keeps time and proportion. A Julius. Ah, the mortal passato the voto verso. The hey.
The what? Here comes Romeo.
You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Pardon, good Mercutio. My business is great, and in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
That's as much as to say, such a case as yours constrains a man to bow in the hands.
Meaning to curtsy.
Thou most hast kindly hit it.
A most courteous exposition.
I am the very pink of courtesy.
Pink for flower.
Why, is not this better now than groaning for love? Now art thou sociable, now art thou Romeo.
My fan, Peter.
Good, Peter, to hide her face, but fan the fair face.
Out upon you. What a man are you?
One gentlewoman that God hath made for himself to mar.
Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I am the youngest of that name.
If you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you.
Farewell, ancient lady, farewell.
I pray you, sir, what saucy merchant was this?
One gentleman, nurse, that loves to hear himself talk.
If he speaks anything against me, I'll take him down in 20 such jabs. And if I cannot, I'll find those that shall. Scurvy knave. Pray you, sir, a word. My young lady bid me inquire you out. What she bid me say, I will keep to myself. But first let me tell you, if you should lead her into a fool's paradise, as they say, it were a very gross kind of behavior, as they say, for the gentlewoman is young, and therefore if you should deal double with her, truly it were an ill thing to be offered to any gentlewoman and very weak dealing.
Bid her devise some means to come to shrift this afternoon, and there she shall Friar Lawrence self be strived and married.
This afternoon, sir? Well, she shall be there.
Farewell, commend me to thy mistress.
Now God in heaven bless thee.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. Oh, she is lame. These old folks, many feign as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh God, she comes. Oh, honey nurse, what news?
I'm weary. How my bones ache.
I would thou hast my bones, and I thy news.
Can you not stay a while?
Do you not see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath, when thou hast breath, to say to me that thou art out of breath? Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that.
Lord, how my head aches! My back, the other side, my back!
I faith, I am very sorry that thou art not well. Sweet, sweet, sweet nurse, what says my love?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a kind, and a courteous, and a handsome, and ironic, a virtuous. Where's your mother?
Where is my mother? Why, she is within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman. Where is your mother?
Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward do your messages yourself.
Come. What says Romeo?
Have you got leave to shrift today?
I have.
Then how you hence to fire low and south? There stays you a husband to make you a wife. I must another way to fetch a ladder, by the which your love must climb a bird's nest soon when it is dark. Go out to dinner, I you to the south.
High to high fortune, on this nurse, farewell.
Smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours with sorrow chide us not.
Do thou but close our hands with holy words. Then love devouring death, do what he dare. It is enough I may but call her mine.
These vital lies has violent end, and in their triumph dies like fire and powder, which as they kiss consumes. Therefore love moderately, long love doth so. Too swift arrives as tardy as too slow. Here comes the lady.
Good even to my ghostly confessor.
Come with me, and we shall make short work. For by your leave, you shall not stay alone till a holy church incorporates two in one. Good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot. The cabinets are broad. If we meet, we shall not escape a brawl.
Come, thou art as hot a jack in thy moon as any in Italy, and yet thou would tutor me from quarrelling.
By my head here come the Capulet.
By my heel I care not.
Gentlemen, a word with one of you?
And but one word with one of us, couple it with something, make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me abs, enough to that, sir. Mercutio, thou consorts with Romeo.
Consort? What dost thou make us minstrels? Here's my fiddlestick, here's that shall make you dance.
We talk it in public, haunts of men, either retire unto some private place and reason coldly about your grievance, or else depart.
I will not budge for no man's pleasure I.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man, Romeo. The love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain am I none, therefore farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injury that thou hast done me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest, I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou can devise. And so, good Capulet, be satisfied.
Oh, calm dishonorable, vile submission. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
Whoa, what's going on with me?
Oh, kings of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives.
I am for you.
Gentlemen, for shame, forbear this outrage. The prince and trustee have forbidden banding in Verona streets. Hold, Tybalt, good Mercutio.
Oh, wait, Tybalt! I'm hurt. A plague on both your houses. I'm sped.
Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
'Tis no deep as well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough to serve. Ask me for tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. A plague on both your houses. Why the devil came in between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house, Benvolia, or I shall faint. A plague on both your houses. They have made worms meat of me.
My very friend hath got his mortal hurt in my behalf. My reputation stained by Tybalt's slander. Tybalt that an hour hath been my cousin. Oh, sweet Juliet, thy beauty has made me effeminate, and in my temper soft and valor steel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, great Mercutio is dead.
This but begins the woes others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again. For late thou gavest me, for Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads. Staying for thine to keep him company, either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy!
Romeo, away be gone. Send not a maid.
Oh,
The
I have
prince
fortunes.
to doom thee, therefore thou art taken. Hence be gone away.
Oh, I have fortunes full.
Why dost thou stay?
Where are the vile beginners of his fray?
There lies the man slain by young Romeo that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin, oh, my brother's child, oh, my dear kinsman, princess thou art true, for the blood of ours, the blood of Montague.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt his slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo that spoke him fell, and urged before your highness pleasure.
All this uttered with gentle breath, calm looks, knees humbly bowed, connecting truce with the unruly spleen of Tybalt's death to peace.
Romeo, he cries aloud, hold friends, friends part, and swiftly in his tongue he twixt them bushes. Underneath his arm and envious thrust hit the life of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled.
But by and by comes back to Romeo, and to it they go like lightning. For ere I could draw to part them, was stout Tybalt slain.
I begged for justice, what thou prince must give. Romeo slew Tybalt, Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him, slew Mercutio, who now the price of the dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, Prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fall concludes, but with the loss should end the life of Tybalt.
And for thou offense, immediately we do exalt hands. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase our evil. Therefore use none. Let Romeo hunt his pace out when he's found that hour is his last.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Phoebus' lodging. Such a wagoner as Phaeton would whip you to the west and bring in cloudy night immediately. Spread thy close curtain, love performing night, that Romeo may leap into these arms. Come, gentle knight, come, loving black-browed knight, give me my Romeo, and when he shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun. So tedious is this day, as is the night before some festival, to an impatient child that hath new robes and may not wear them. Oh, look, here comes my nurse, and she brings news. Ay me, what news? Why dost thou wring thy hands?
We are undone, lady, we are undone. Alack the day, he's gone, he's killed, he's dead.
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can. Oh, Romeo, who would have ever thought of it? Romeo!
What devil art thou that dost torment me thus? Hath Romeo slain himself?
I saw the wound here on his manly breast.
Oh, break my heart, poor bankrupt, break at once.
Oh, Tybalt, the best friend I had.
Is Romeo slaughtered, and is Tybalt dead, my dearest cousin, and my dearer lord?
Tybalt is gone, and Romeo vanished. Romeo that killed him, he is vanished.
Oh, God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did. Alas, the day it did.
Oh, serpent's heart, hid with the flowering face, was ever book containing such vile matter, so fairly bound? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace!
There's no faith, no trust, no honesty in men. All not. Shame come to Romeo.
Blistered be thy tongue, for such a wish he was not born to shame. Upon his brow, shame is a shame to sit.
Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? My husband lives, that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead, that would have slain my husband. There is no end, no limit, measure, bound. In that word's death, no words can that woe sound.
Hie to your chamber. I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I wot well where he is. Hark ye, your Romeo will be here at night to comfort you. He is hid at Lawrence cell.
Oh, find him, and give this ring to my true knight, and bid him come to take his last farewell.
Romeo, come forth, thou fearful man. Oh, thou art wedded to calamity.
Fathers, what news? What is the prince's doom?
Not about his death, but about his banishment.
Ha! Banishment? Be merciful. Say death.
And for Verona, art thou banished? Be patient for the road that is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls.
Oh, road unthankfulness.
The kindly prince hath turned that black word death to banishment.
This is dear mercy, thou seest it not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog, and little mouse, every unworthy thing may live here in heaven, and may look on her. But Romeo may not, as he is banished. And sayest thou, yet that exile is not death?
Rise one, knocks.
Good Romeo, hide thyself.
Why, come. Whence come you? What's your will? I come from Lady
Where's my lady's lord? Where's Romeo?
there on the ground.
Oh, he is even in my mistress' case. Even so lies she, blubbering and weeping.
Does she not think me an old murderer? Where is she? How does she? And what says my concealed lady of her cancelled love?
Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps, and on Tybalt calls and on Romeo cries, then down falls again.
As if that name, shot from the deadly level of a gun, did murder her. As that name's cursed hand murdered a kinsman. Oh, tell me, friar, tell me, in what vile part of this anatomy does my name lodge? And tell me that I may sack the hateful mansion.
Hold that desperate in. Art thou, man? Thy flame cries out thou art. Art thou this perdition better tempered? Hast thou slain Tybalt? Wilt thou slay thyself? And slay thy lady and thy life live?
by doing David hate upon thyself.
More loud than him. Not Juliet's loud.
Go get thee to thy love, as was decreed. Ascend in chamber, hence and come to earth.
Wait till the watch is set, for then thou canst not pass the marriage room.
Where thou shalt live till we can find time to place your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back with 20,000 times more joy than thou went forth in lamentation.
How low! My comfort is revived by this.
My lord, I'll tell my lady you will come.
Go hence, good night.
'Tis very late. She'll not come down tonight.
These times of woe afford no time to woo. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter. I will. I know her mind early tomorrow. Tonight she is mute up to her heaviness.
Sir Paris, I will make a desperate tender of my child's love. I think she'll be ruled in all respects by me. Nay, more, I doubt it not. Wife, go you to her ere you go to bed. Acquaint her here my son Paris' love, and bid her mark you me on Wednesday next. But soft, what day is this?
Monday, my lord.
Monday. Well, Wednesday's too soon. On Thursday let her be. Thursday tell her. She shall be married to this noble count. Will you be ready? Do you like his haste?
My lord, I would that Thursday were tomorrow.
Get you gone then. Thursday be it. Prepare her, wife, against this wedding day. Farewell, my lord.
Romeo soul with heart of flames sings prayers in verse to newfound love. Juliet sees beyond his name, their hearts begin to burst with love, and for a moment in no time Cupid shot his
Be gone? It is not yet near day. It was the nightingale and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn. Night's candles are burnt out, and jocund scents tiptoe on the misty mountain tops. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight. I know it. Therefore, stay yet. Thou needst not to be gone.
Let me be ta'en. Let me be put to death. I am content so thou will have it so. I'll say yon gray is not the morning's eye, nor that is not the lark. It is not day.
It is. High hence be gone away. It is the lark that sings so out of tune. Oh, now be gone. More light and light it grows.
More light and light, more dark and darker woes.
Madam, your lady mother is going to your chamber. The day is broke. Be wary. Look out.
Then window, let day in, and let light out.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
Art thou gone so, love, Lord, thy husband, friend? Oh, thinkst thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not, for all our woes shall serve our sweet discourses in our time to come.
Oh, God, I have an ill-divining soul. Methinks I see thee, now that thou art so low, as one dead in the bottom of a tomb. Either my eyesight fails, or thou lookst faint.
And believe me, love, in my eyes, so do you. Dry sorrow drinks her blood. Adieu, adieu.
What how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Everyone weeping for your cousin's death, but without washing from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not make him live. Therefore have done. Some grief shows some much of love, but much of grief shows some still wants of wit.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling lost.
Well, thou weeps not so much for his death, that the villain still lives which slaughtered him.
What villain, madam?
That same villain, Romeo.
Indeed, I never shall be satisfied with Romeo till I behold him. Dead is my poor heart so for a kinsman vexed.
Find thou the means and I'll find such man. But now I bring thee joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well in such a needy time.
Mary, my child, early next Thursday norm at St. Peter's Church with the noble County Paris shall make thee there a joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church, and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I pray you, tell my lord and father, madam, I will not marry yet. And when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris.
Here comes your father. Turn to yourself. How now, wife? Have you delivered to her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
How will she none? Doth she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not count her blessed, unworthy as she is, that we have brought her such a gentleman to be her bridegroom?
Proud can I never be of what I hate, but thankful even for hate that is meant love.
Thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prouds, but fettle your fine joints against Thursday next to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I'll drag thee on her thither. Out you baggage, you tallow face!
Are you mad?
Good father, I beseech you on my knees. Hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch. I tell thee what, get thee to church on Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me. My fingers itch.
God in heaven bless her. You are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
Peace, you mumbling fool.
You are too hot.
God's bread, it makes me mad. Day, night, hour, tide, time, work, play, alone, in company. Still, my care hath been to have her match, and having now provided a gentleman of noble parentage, she says, I will not wed, I cannot love. Thursday is near, lay hand on heart, advise, and you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. And you be not hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul I'll ne'er acknowledge thee.
Oh, sweet my mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage for a month, a week.
Talk not to me, for I not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I am done with thee.
Oh, God. Oh, nurse, how shall this be prevented? My husband is on earth, my faith in heaven. What sayest thou? How
Hast thou not a word of joy? Some comfort, nurse.
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished. He dares ne'er come back. I think it's best you marry with the county. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo's a dish clout to him. I think you are happy in the second match for it excels your first.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my soul too.
Well, thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady I am gone, having displeased my father to Lauren's cell, to make confession and to be absolved.
Marry I will. And this is wisely done.
Ancient damnation! O most wicked fiends! Is it more sin to wish me thus forsworn, or to dispraise my Lord with that same tongue which he hath praised him so many thousand times? Go, counselor, thou and my bosom henceforth shall be twain. If all else fail, myself have power to die.
On Thursday, sir.
The time is very short.
My father Capulet will have it so.
You say you do not know the lady's mind?
And even is the course I like it not.
Her father counts the dangers that she doth give her sorrow so much sway, and in his wisdom haste our marriage to stop the inundation of her tears.
Look, sir, here comes the lady towards my cell. Happily met, my lady and my wife.
That may be, sir, when I may be a wife.
That may be, must be, love on Thursday night.
What must be, shall be.
That's a certain text.
Come to make confession to us, Father.
To answer that, I shall confess to you. Are you at leisure, Holy Father, now?
My lecture serves me, penitent's daughter, now. My lord, we must entreat a time alone.
God should, I should disturb devotion. Juliet, on Thursday early will I rouse ye. Till then, adieu and keep this holy kiss.
Come weep with me, past hope, past cure, past help.
Oh, Juliet, we already know thy grief.
Strange and past the compass of my wits. I hear thou must be married to this county.
Tell me not, friar, that thou hearest of this, unless thou tell me how I may prevent it. If in thy wisdom thou canst give no help, do thou call my resolution wise, and with this knife I'll help it presently.
Oh, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope, and if thou darest, we give thee remedy.
Oh, bid me leap rather than marry Paris from off the battlements of yonder tower, and I will do it without fear or doubt to live an unstained wife to my sweet love.
Go home and give consent to marry Paris. Tomorrow night, look thou lies alone. Take thou this bottle, being then in bed, and this distilled liquor drink thou all.
No warmth, no breath, shall satisfy thy limbs. And then this wild likeness of shrunk death shall continue through 240 hours, and the wake hath firm with death sleep.
Now, when the bridegroom in the morning comes to rouse thee from thy bed, there art thou dead.
Thou shalt be born in the ancient vault where all the kindred of the Capulet lie.
In the meantime, against thou shalt awake, shall Romeo by my letter know our drift. Hither shall he come, he and I will watch thy waking, and that very night shall Romeo bear thee hence Mantua.
Love, give me strength. Farewell, dear fathers.
What has my daughter gone to Friar Lawrence?
I forsooth.
Well, he may chance to do some good on her.
See where she come from, Shrift and Mary Lord.
Why, how now, my headstrong? Where have you been gathering?
Where I have learned me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition.
Send for the county. Go tell him of this. I'll have this knot knit up tomorrow morning.
No, not till Thursday. There is time enough.
Go, nurse. Go with her. We'll church tomorrow morning.
We shall be short in our provision. 'Tis now near night.
Tush, I will stir about, and all things shall be well. My heart is wondrous like since this same wayward girl is so reclaimed.
Gentle nurse, I pray thee, leave me to myself tonight, for I have need of many origins to move the heavens to smile upon my state.
What, are you busy, Mo? Need you my help?
No, madam, so please you, let me now be left alone, and let the nurse this night sit up with you, for I am sure you have your hands full, all in this so sudden business.
Good night. Get thee to bed and rest, for thou hast needs.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint, cold fear thrills through my veins that almost freezes up the heat of life. I'll call them back again to comfort me. Nurse, what should she do here? My dismal scene I needs must act alone. Come, vial. What if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? No, no, this shall forbid it. Lie thou there. How if, when I am laid into the tomb, I wake before the time that Romeo come to redeem me? There is a fearful point. Or shall I not then wake in the vault, to whose foul mouth no haltsome air breathes in, and die strangled ere my Romeo comes? Or if I wake, shall I not then be distraught, and in this rage with some great kinsman bone, as with a club, dash out my desperate brains? Oh, look, methinks I see my cousin's ghost, seeking out Romeo that did spit his body. Upon a rapier's point, stay, Tybalt, stay! Romeo, 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 here's drink. I drink to thee. Come stir, stir, the second cock have crowed, the right bell has rung. It's 3 a.m. Music! They call for dates and princes in the pastry. Good faith to his day.
Well, ho, what nurse, I say. Go waken Juliet and go trim her up. I will go and chat with Paris. Go, make haste, make haste. The bridegroom has come already. Make haste, I say.
Why, lamb. Why, lady. Fire, you slugabed. Why, love, I say. Madam, sweetheart. Why, bride. What, not a word? How sound is she asleep? I must needs wake her. Madam, madam, madam. Alas, alas. Help, help, my lady's dead.
What noise is here?
Oh, lamentable day.
What is the matter?
Look, look.
my only life, revive, look up, or I will die with thee.
For shame, bring Juliet forth. Her lord is come.
She's dead, deceased. She's dead, alack the day. Alack the day, she's dead, she's dead, she's dead.
Oh, let me see her. Oh, alas, she's cold. Her blood is severed, and her joints are stiff. Death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
Oh, lamentable day. Oh, woeful time.
Come, is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but never to return. Death is my heir. My daughter he hath wedded.
Have I thought long to see this morning's face, and doth it give me such a sigh at this?
Accursed, unhappy, wretched, hateful day, the one thing to rejoice and solace in, and cruel death hath catched it from my sight.
Oh child, my child is dead, and with my child, my joys are buried.
Peace out for shame, heaven near yourself, have part of this fair maid, and heaven have all, and all is better, isn't better for the maid. Drive your tears in custom in all her best array, bear her to church.
All things that we ordain at festival turn from their office to black funeral, our instruments to melancholy bells, our bridal flowers serve for a buried corpse, and all things change them to the contrary.
Sir, go you in, and madam, go with him, and go, superiors. Everyone prepare to follow this fair corpse unto her grave.
If I may trust the flattering truth of sleep, my dreams forsake. Some joyful news at hand. News from Verona. How now, Balthazar? Dost thou not bring me any letters from the friars? How loves my Juliet? Is my father well? How fares my lady? That I ask again, for nothing can be ill if she be well.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Capel's monuments, and her immortal part with angels live. I saw her lay low in her kindred's fall.
Is it even so? Then I defy you, stars. Hire post horses. I will hence tonight.
I do beseech you, sir. Have patience. Your looks are pale and wild.
Leave me, and do the thing I bid thee do. Hast thou no letters to me from the friars?
No, my lord.
No matter. Get thee gone. Well, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. Let's see for means. Oh, mischief, thou art swift to enter the thoughts of desperate men. I do remember an apothecary, and hereabout he dwelled, which late I noted. What ho, apothecary?
Who calls so loud?
Come hither, man. I see that thou art poor. Hold, there is 40 ducats. Give me a dram of poison.
Such mortal drugs they have, but man's law is deaf to any he that utters them.
Famine is in thy cheeks. Need and oppression starveth in the eyes. The world affords no law to make thee rich. Then be not poor, and break it and take this.
My poverty, but not my will consent.
I pay thy poverty and not thy will.
Put this in any liquid thing you will, and drink it off. And even if you had the strength of 20 men, it will dispatch you straight.
There is thy gold. Worse poison to men's souls than these poor compounds that mayest not sell. Come cordial and not poison. Come with me to Juliet's grave, for there I must use thee.
All the friends have inquired, brother, oh, this same should be the voice of Friar John. Well, welcome from Mantua. What says Romeo?
Going to find a bed for brother to accompany one of our missions. Here in the city visiting the sick and finding him.
The searchers of the town suspecting that we were both in a house where the infection pestilence did reign, sealed up the doors and did not let John forth.
So that was my suite to Mantua. There stay.
Who bear my letter then to Romeo?
I could not send it. Here it is again. Lord, get a messenger to bring it thee.
Unhappy fortune, now must I go to the monument alone. Within 3 hours with fair Juliet away. I'm poor living corpse in a dead man's tomb.
Give me the torch, boy. Hence and stand aloof. I signal that here is something approach. Whistle to me. Do as I bid thee. Go.
I'm almost afraid to stand on your torch. Yellow ribbon.
Sweet flowers, what flowers thy bridal bed I strew. The obstacles that for I thee will keep, nightly shall be to strew the grave and reap. What cursed foe wanders his way tonight? To cross round obstacles and true love's right.
Upon thy life, I charge thee, stand aloof, and do not interrupt me in my course, so hence, be gone.
I'll be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
Farewell, good fellow.
For all the same, I'll hide me herebout. His looks I fear, his intent I doubt.
Thou detestable mob, thou womb of death, gorged with the dearest morsel of the earth. Thus, I have forced thy rotten jaws to open, and in despite, I'll cram thee with more food.
Stop thine hollow toil, vile Montague, condemned villain. I do apprehend thee. Obey and gauze me, for thou must die.
Good gentle youth, tempt not a desperate man. Put not another sin upon my head. Stay not, be gone. Live and hereafter stay. A madman's mercy bid thee run away.
I do defy thy conjuration, and apprehend thee for felony.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy.
Oh, they fight! I will call the watch. The watch.
Oh, I am slain. If thou be merciful, open the tomb and lay me with Juliet.
If faith I will, let me peruse this face. Mercutio's kinsman, noble county Paris. Death lie thou there. Oh, my love, my wife, death that has sucked the honey of thy breath, has had no power yet upon thy beauty. Thou art not conquered. Beauty's ensign is yet crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks, and death's pale flag is not advanced there. Tybalt, liest thou there in thy bloody sheet? Forgive me, cousin. Oh, here will I set up my everlasting rest, and shake the yoke of inauspicious stars from this world-wearied flesh. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, oh, you the doors of breath, seal with the righteous kiss. A thankless bargain to engrossing death. Here's to my love! Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus with the kiss I die.
Saint Francis, be my speed. Alack, alack, what blood is this? Romeo, all pale. Who else? What? Paris too? The lady stirs.
Oh, comfortable friar, where is my lord? I do remember well where I should be, and there I am. Where is my Romeo?
Lady, come from thy nest of death. Come, come away. Thy husband there lies dead, and Paris too. Come, good Juliet, I dare no longer stay.
Go get thee hence, for I will not away.
What's this? A cup closed in my true love's hand? Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end.
O troll drunk all, and left no friendly drop to help me after? Yea, noise, then I'll be brief. O happy dagger,
This is thy sheath.
oh, oh,
There rust, and let me die.
this is a printer when crushed off burn.
Pitiful sight, here lies county slain, Julia bleeding, warm and newly dead.
Who here has lain these 2 days burying? Go to
Let's raise up the Montague, some other search. Rise, he is Romeo's man. How have I safety till the prince comes hither?
What misadventure sorely up that caused our piercing from our morning's rest?
What should it be that is so shrieked abroad?
All people in the streets cry Romeo, and some Juliet, and some Paris, and all run with open outcry towards our monument.
What fear is this which startles in your ears?
Sovereign, here lies the conti Paris slain. Romeo dead, and Juliet there before warned and you killed.
Oh heavens, oh life, look how our daughter bleeds.
This saddens as a bell that warns my old age to a sepulchre.
Come, Montague.
Alas, my liege, my wife is dead tonight. Grief of my son's exile hath stopped her breath. What further woe conspires against my age?
Look, and thou shalt see.
O thou untaught, what manners is in this to press before thy father to a grave?
Break forth the parties of suspicion.
I'm the greedy able to do least.
Then sad one, what thou dost know in this?
I will be bereaved.
Romeo, there dead, was husband to that Juliet. And she, there dead, that's Romeo's faithful wife.
I married them, and to the marriage her nurse is privy. And if all in this miscarry by my fault, let my old life be sacrificed unto severest law.
We still have known thee for a holy man. Where be these enemies? Capulet Montague, see what a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love, and I for raping at your discords too have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
Oh brother Monsieur, give me thy hand, for this is my daughter's jointure, for no more can I demand.
But I can give thee more, for I will raise her statue in pure gold, that while Verona by thy name is known, there shall no figure as such rate be set, as that of true and faithful Juliet.
As rich shall Romeo's by his ladies lie, poor sacrifices of our enmity.
A gloomy peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished ed. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
Eyes open fight for life. The consequences of an ancient hate. Side to a side.